Well, good morning. On behalf of the Knoxville Police Department, I would like to welcome all of you and thank you for being here. Today is an exciting day for our department and city, as Chief Paul Noel will be sworn in as Knoxville's 27th Chief of Police. I know that Chief Noel has been eagerly waiting for this day since his appointment was announced in late April, and that day has finally arrived. So let's not make Chief Noel wait any longer and get started with today's program. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you please stand and remove your caps for the presentation of colors by the KPD Honor Guard. We ask that you then remain standing as we honor America and the men and women who protect our freedoms at home and abroad with the singing of the national anthem, which is being performed this morning by Greg and Sydney Whitaker.
Our word, march.
Thank you to the Honor Guard, and thank you, Greg and Cindy, for yet another spectacular rendition of the national anthem. You may be seated. At this time, I'll ask Chaplain Pam Neal to deliver our invocation. Mrs. Neal is the coordinator of the KPD Chaplain Corps, and we are honored, as always, to have her here for today's event. Please welcome Chaplain Pam Neal.
Good morning. This is the day the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. As we begin this beautiful day, would you pray with me? Holy God, we do rejoice in this beautiful day and for this joyous occasion of a new beginning. You are a God of new beginnings. We give you thanks for Chief Noel for bringing him to our police department. As he begins this journey as Chief of Police, we invite your presence here today. May this be a special time as we begin a new season of leadership for the Knoxville Police Department. We ask you to give him wisdom for making difficult decisions, courage to take a stand when he needs to, and perseverance when the days seem long and the job endless. Be with him in the days ahead. And in the good days and the difficult days, may he know your presence for all the days to come. Be with this family as they make their new adjustments to life as well. I thank you for all of our officers, our civilians, and our families. Thank you for the dedication they exhibit every day to serve and protect our community. We ask you to watch over them and protect them in the days ahead. We ask you to be with their families and give them peace as they wait each day for officers to return home. God, we thank you for this special time together this morning and for your great faithfulness to us. And we look forward to the days ahead as you lead us. For it's in your holy name I pray. Amen.
Thank you, Pam. Now I would like to welcome Knoxville Mayor India Kincannon for some opening remarks. Mayor Kincannon was sworn in as the 69th Mayor of Knoxville in December 2019. And since she took office, she has vigorously supported our department, showcasing that support most recently by pushing for substantial pay raises for our officers and all city employees. We thank Mayor Kincannon for being here today and for her diligence throughout the process of selecting our new Chief of Police. Please welcome Mayor India Kincannon.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. I've seen so many community leaders, the head of our park committee, federal law enforcement partners, school folks, and of course, our city council members who are here today. Raise your hand, city council members. Thank you for being here. And of course, so many members, past and current and future members of our Knoxville Police Department family. We all care about our city, and we know that a strong police department is essential to the health and well-being of everyone in Knoxville. So thank you for being here. It's a truly monumental day for our city. I have said all along that appointing the next chief of the Knoxville Police Department is the most important hire I will make as mayor, and we have found the right person for Knoxville. When we started the search for our next police chief last November, it was important to me that I hear from the community. I appreciate all the police officers, faith leaders, business and community members who shared their thoughts on what to look for. The overwhelming consensus from all the people who shared their thoughts was that we need someone with integrity, someone with a proven track record of fighting crime, someone who can build trust with the community. Paul Noel helped create the national standard for police ethics and accountability. He has a track record of effective crime fighting and a long history of building mutual ties of respect between police and the people they are sworn to protect and serve. But the number one quality everyone knows we need, something that is hard to define, but you know it when you see it, is leadership. Paul Noel is a leader. His commitment to the people he serves is undeniable. Before today, he was not even officially on the Knoxville payroll, but he has been out and about at countless events, eager to get to know the heart of Knoxville and the issues that concern residents the most. Just last night, he joined me in attending the West Hills Community Picnic. He was in town several weeks ago for Youth Violence Prevention Week events. And he even attended a UT baseball game, but alas, he'll have to wait until next year to root for them again. I do have to say, Chief Noel, you look good in orange. Your accent may be a dead giveaway that you are not from East Tennessee, but I know you and your family, and welcome to the Noel family, that you and your family will find a true home in Knoxville, just like my family did 21 years ago. I predict that years from now, we will be able to reflect on all of the positive change you helped initiate here in Knoxville. Changes like the ones you've already helped achieve during your 25 years of policing with the New Orleans Police Department. You helped reduce homicides, implement a police peer intervention program, and facilitate quarterly homicide next of kin community meetings for homicide victims' families. I know you have already started laying out your vision to bring many of these proven strategies to Knoxville, and I'm eager to see them fleshed out in our city. Again, congratulations, Chief Noel, and we are excited for you to officially join our family here at the City of Knoxville. So without further ado, I would like to ask Judge John Rawson to begin the official swearing in. Judge Rawson.
office? I am. So please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Paul Noel, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States, the Constitution and laws of the State of Tennessee, the Charter and ordinances of the City of Knoxville, and that I will, to the best of my skill and ability, faithfully, honestly, and impartially, without fear, favor, or prejudice, discharge the duties of Knoxville police officer. I further swear that I possess all the qualifications required by law for this office, that I have not given, nor will I give, to any person, any gratuity, gift, or reward, in consideration of his vote, support, or assistance, to me in securing my election or appointment to said office, and I have not offered to sell, or offer to sell, nor will I sell, my interest in said office, so help me God. Congratulations. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge Rawson. It is tradition of the Knoxville Police Department for a loved one to pin the KPD badge on those officers who have taken their oath of office. This symbolic action is intended to mark the beginning of one's career with the KPD and acknowledge their commitment to the residents of Knoxville. This morning, Chief Paul Noel's badge is being pinned by his wife, Rachel, so please welcome Rachel Noel. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Chief of Police Paul Noel. And now it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the podium Knoxville's 27th Chief of Police, Paul Noel.
Good morning. Scott didn't bring a translator, so if you need any help, I think Google Translate probably help you with my accent. So, good morning and thank you to everyone for being here. I'm very thankful for the support and the way this city has embraced me. This is the opportunity of a lifetime to serve as the Chief of Police for an outstanding department in such a vibrant city. I want to thank Mayor Kincannon for the trust she has placed in me. I work every day to earn that trust and to live up to the faith that she and her administration has in me. I also want to thank Mayor Kincannon for enduring support of our department and for championing much needed pay raises for our officers. I am grateful to the members of the City Council who recognize that need by approving a budget that makes those pay raises possible. I know the decisions that went into the budget were not easy, but those efforts will put our department and our city in a position to succeed. I want to thank my family, my friends, and my colleagues who supported, challenged, and helped me prepare for this opportunity. I would not be here today without your guidance and support. Thank you. Finally, I want to thank Assistant Chief Mark Fortner for stepping in as acting chief during the transition. Chief Fortner was truly invaluable to me during this period between me being announced as chief and my swearing in today, and I'll be forever grateful for Mark's commitment and his support. As the chief of the Knoxville Police Department, I will lead a department with a focus on 4 guiding principles. They are crime prevention, community relationships, culture change, and career development. Our most essential mission is to reduce and prevent crime and create safe public spaces in all areas of our city. We will relentlessly pursue that mission using legal, moral, and ethical methods. We cannot accomplish this mission alone. Public safety requires community partnerships and collaboration. I commit to you that we'll work to cultivate strong community partnerships built upon trust and upon mutual understanding. I will lead this effort by meeting as many people that live, work, and play in Knoxville as soon as possible. Accountability will be the watchword for the supervisors and the command staff of the Knoxville Police Department. We are all accountable for our actions as well as the actions of those under our command. Together, we will create a culture of accountability and critical loyalty towards one another by training our officers to intervene, to prevent mistakes and misconduct before they occur, and intervening once they do occur. Today is one of my first actions as your new chief. I will submit the Knoxville Police Department's application to join ABLE, Active Bystandership for Law Enforcement. By applying the principles of ABLE, we will have the tools and training necessary to build a healthier and more accountable police department. That means accountability to each other and also accountability to the community that we serve. Finally, our department as a whole can only succeed if the officers and employees succeed as well. I am committed to providing the professional development necessary for our employees to learn, to grow, and to attain their career goals. I want our employees to be the best they can be, and for the next chief of this department to come from within the ranks of the Knoxville Police Department. This is an incredible opportunity, and I know it's one that comes with tremendous responsibility. I will not take that responsibility lightly. I am new to this city, I'm new to this police department, but I already feel a special bond and an intense responsibility to the city, to the people who live here, and the men and women who have sworn to protect and serve the residents of Knoxville. I cannot wait to get started, to meet as many of you as possible, and to work together to keep our department and our city moving forward. Thank you, and let's get to work.
Thank you, Chief Noel, and congratulations again on this incredible personal and professional achievement. As a department, we can't wait for you to get started either. I will now ask for Chaplain Neal to close out today's ceremony with a benediction. Pam?
Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Chief Noel, and welcome to the KPD family. So good to have you. The word benediction means good word, and our good word for today comes from Scripture. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. May those words today bring you strength and comfort in knowing that God knows who you are, and He considers you special, His sons and daughters. To all our police officers and peacemakers, go from this place knowing you are special to God. God sees your work. God sees your tears. God hears your prayers. He knows your fears. But go in the knowledge that God goes with you wherever you go and whatever you do. And may you go from this place with the knowledge and assurance that as you protect and serve this great city, go in peace. Amen.
Thank you, Pam. That concludes today's program. Once again, we thank everyone who made it a priority to attend today's event to show their support for Chief Noel as he takes command of the Knoxville Police Department. If you can, please stick around for the reception in the lobby. We have light snacks and refreshments, including coffee for those who still need some. Have a great week, and please stay safe.